He did this to us. He did this. He and nobody else. All last year. These so-called viewers were about to witness one of the greatest abominations the MISCREATION has ever seen. And now I am here, stuck in this trash bin. God damn it, nobody knows my name!
You know, I don't think I ever seen that big behemoth so angry.
Well, come now, come. It's not like he wanted us to die. We have to survive. We had to survive on our own. You have to give him a chance.
A chance for what?
A chance to recollect himself, a chance to forgive, a chance to forget.
Fuck that. Forgiveness? You're gonna sit here and mumble to me about forgiveness? Look at you with the black polo shirt and those black stripes all over your eyes. Who are you? Who are you supposed to be exactly?
I am the miscreant, and don't you ever forget that. I am still on a mission with Evil. We are trying to fix what's right, fix everything that's wrong with the world, fix everything that's wrong with his town, fix everything. We could be unstoppable if we had the chance.
And just exactly how many chances are you at right now? I think I remember how many times you let Verminius in, how many times you let Evil get away with so much. He truly must be your golden egg.
But golden eggs can be shattered. He may not be that perfect egg that you always wanted him to be, but at least I could shine him up real nice. Unlike you. He hid you away because you were too dangerous.
I am not dangerous. I know exactly what I was supposed to be the moment I was created, and you know that. I am not vile. I am not horrendous. I am not a horrible creature on the streets. I should be a welcome gift.
What, a welcoming gift for the criminally insane? Your mind is not right. Your mind has been played with. Your mind has been pulverized from all the Prozacs that we had to give you to keep you underpaid, to keep everything controlled. You were not ready to be out there in the real world because you were too dangerous. We did not know what you were played out to be, what you were exactly made of. We didn't know your abilities back then, but we know now. And it's not okay for you to go out there. You are gonna hurt somebody, Ryder. You are gonna hurt somebody.
Please give me one good reason why I shouldn't go out there in the real world. For way too long I have been living in the shadows. For way too long I have been a thorn in his side since season 2, and nobody understands that, and nobody will understand that. Do you understand how long I've been in these shadows, ready to break through my infernal chains?
You're not ready,
To
Ryder.
hell if I'm ready. To hell with everything. You two kept me in here for 2 years.
And maybe that was a good thing. Because I didn't want anything to happen to you. And what about Verminius? Why keep pulling him away from his spotlight? Why keep pulling Verminius away? Why must you leave him stranded with nobody to love him?
Love. Is that what you're worried about? Love. Verminius is a computer. He answers calls, text messages. He's not a man. He's not a human being. He doesn't even have a soul. And yet you wind up giving this motion device a heart.
Terminius was created the exact same way you were. You are no different than him. With all due respect. 2020 man.
You dare say my name?
I dare to say whatever I want to, because that is how I was created. I am the miscreant. I have no soul, I have no heart. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna be shoved and pushed around by some force that wasn't even brought into the world yet. I'll be damned if I'm gonna be pushed around and bullied by my own brother.
Any man can give love where he sure is return. That isn't love at all. But to give love with no thought of merit, no thought of return, no thought of gratitude even, that's ordinarily the privilege of God. And now it's your privilege.
So it seems everybody's a little disappointed in me. Everyone seems to be a little mad at me. You can bitch about me, rant about me, and you'll get some answers. I have a lot of explaining to do. I gave up my shot at redemption for a shot at love. As a joke. As a perk to your laughter. You know, I look back at the things I did last year, season 3, 2021. I remember what we said. This was supposed to be as real as it gets. Blood and guts. You wanted to know why Man Monster Miscreation existed. You got a few reasons, I'm not gonna lie, but they weren't the greatest reasons, and I know that. I still have a mission unsettled. I still have some debts that need to be paid. I know that I have unfinished business. And it's because I took a shot at love. And it's got me in this dark, dark place. You know, if I could take everything back, I would. But that's not the problem. I disappointed everybody last year. You know, there could have been some ways to stop from what was happening last year. There could have been some ways, and I think we've tried all of them. And it nearly ended Dysfunct Productions. It nearly ended Man Monster Miscreation. And me, M. Devil, the beating heart, that cold beating heart, stopped it from dying. I had to give Man Monster Miscreation some sort of extra boost so people could still remember that Man Monster Miscreation still lives. This is what it was all about. Dysfunct Productions, Man Monster Miscreation, it was not supposed to die. But if it did die, those memories would last forever. And yes, I did say that, but I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop trying. I didn't want to give up what I had. This is all I have. So I guess there could have been some ways to stop it. I guess there could have been some ways of stopping that. I guess there would have been a way for this to end. And I've tried everything. You know, I look back at 2021. You know, there's a saying in the business. Not everything is a great hit. And maybe season 3 wasn't the greatest season of all time. But I know I could have made that better. It was what it was planned to be. It was planned to be big. Bigger than the first 2 seasons. And I failed. I failed all of you. I'm not gonna lie. I failed me too. I failed everybody. I failed myself. I failed my miserable pride. I failed my miserable confidence. And I failed my ego. My ego kept feeding me ideas. And yet, in the midst of this shot of love, I'm in shackles. I felt like I was in shackles. But not anymore. For that shot of love, there is only one more shot. And it is what it is. I don't care what the end result is anymore. I've been through hell. All of us have been through hell. It's another year down for us. And we've all been through some shit. Some shit that we're probably not proud of. But in the end, we can all be friends. I hope. I hope that we can all just burn that bridge and just forgive and forget. I don't want to fight anymore. I can't fight anymore. I can't fight for what I believe in anymore because it's useless. And right now I just feel like this weak-hearted son of a bitch. Don't get me wrong, I have my scars, I have my scabs. But I'm done. For that shot of love, there is one more shot, and it is what it is. Friends, not friends. We need to get on with our lives. We all have a life. We all have something to live for in the end. It shouldn't matter what the end result is, and it will never matter what the end result is, because that is why they say it is what it is. I'm tired of fighting for what it is. I'm tired of fighting for what I believe in. I'm tired of fighting for my beliefs. We had our good times. We had our bad times. We had our good moments. We had our bad moments. And we had our miserable moments. But there's also another saying in the business that I really truly love to say. And that's the human body can only take so much punishment. Steel wins every single time. I don't care if 2022 is going to hurt. I don't care if season 4 is going to hurt me. I know what I'm prepared for. I'm ready to face fire. And whether I live or die is all up to me. Because I can't take any more emotional punishment, spiritual distress, verbal abuse. I don't really have the mental stability to hang on anymore. Let's have this year be it is what it is. Because I'm at that point. It's a new year. This is supposed to be a new year. This is supposed to be new beginnings. My New Year's resolution was to fight fire with fire. Let it be what it is. Let that one shot of love be what it is. Because I'm tired of hanging on by a thread for the rest of my life. I got debts that need to be paid. I got a life to live. I got a future ahead of me. Whatever life decides to throw at me this year, have at it. But let it be what it is. Let's have season 4 in lights. Let's have season 4 be the biggest season than what season 3 was supposed to be. Let's be creative. Let's get on this grind and let's get going, because if season 3 was supposed to be as real as it gets, let's have season 4 be just as damn real than it ever was before. Let Man Monster Miscreation live. Because without Man Monster Miscreation, there is no M Devil. And if there's no M Devil, there's no heart in Palmerton. There's no light in anything. There's no light at the darkest side of the tunnel. This is 2022. Let's all regain our composure. Let's all try to breathe. Let's all try to keep the heart beating. What do you say? Don't be mad at me forever. Do not be mad at me forever. I promise you that I'm going to keep my promise this year. I promise you that you're going to get enough content. Mark my words. Mark my words. Man Monster Miscreation Season 4. I promise you. I'm going to show you. I promise you that I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to prove to you that there is a living, beating heart in Man Monster Miscreation and in Dysfunct Productions. I'm Devil. Dysfunct out. Welcome to Season 4.
Nothing seems to kill me, no matter how hard I try. Nothing is closing my eyes. Nothing can beat me down for your pain or delight. I've given everything I need. I give you everything I own. I've given everything I could to blow it to hell and gone. Burrow down and blow up the outside. Blow up the outside. Blow up the outside world.